Nzuri sana. Tunamcha president.
Nice to meet you. I'm Joanne.
Joanne Abadi.
Susan Munzai.
Susan Abadi. Very good. Irene Abadi.
Sarah Wanjala.
Sarah Abadi. Very good.
The photo industry.
Right, fruit juices, all kinds of refreshments.
Thank you. Okay. Wapi ambassador?
Right here.
Okay, sorry. Yes. Who is supposed to
Visit in this service.
Oh,
This is a very special office. We've got a long way to go.
Including when we expanded into Woodland.
Yes.
This is an extraordinarily special place, a glass wall.
Yes.
And what's so special is this is exactly how we do it. These are the faces there are around the room. So these personal visits and having these informal interactions. Again, presidents often they turn around behind you, we've got a little wall dedicated to him and that relationship as well. This is one of our treasured artifacts. Yes, he has several of them. There are 3.
That's all awesome. Very good.
I appreciate the company's continental initiatives, especially the Replenish Africa initiative, which is dedicated to improving access to water and sanitation for about 6 million people across our continent, including in Kenya. It is also important to mention the company's strong support for Project Last Mile, which facilitated COVID-19 response and vaccine distribution in remote African areas, leveraging its supply chain, logistics, and marketing capabilities. Who knew, for example, that the distribution of soft drink would one day become a health logistics facility? In April, during AMCHAN Kenya's summit, I met with Coca-Cola Africa's leadership, led by Ms. Louise Ortega. This provided me with the opportunity to acknowledge the company's role and assure its leadership of the government's commitment to policy stability and predictability to foster investment and also assist in their growth. I take this opportunity, therefore, to particularly welcome Coca-Cola's substantial investment of US dollars 175 million over the next 5 years to expand its Kenyan operations. Coca-Cola has been a prominent corporate citizen of our country and Africa, growing as a brand and manufacturing giant while serving as a partner in employment creation, economic development, and emergency response. Our partnership has allowed us to grow together. Today, we must sustain our engagement and collaboration to enable us face the challenges and seize opportunities of the future together as partners. Let me again thank Coca-Cola for their Kenyan operation, for thinking about what we can do together, and I want to assure you of the government of Kenya this journey together, because you've been there for us when we needed you. We will be there for you when you need us. Thank you very much.
I have been the ambassador to Kenya now for 2 years, and I am just thrilled that this deal has come together. And it's because Kenya is the most stable democracy in East Africa. The president has created a business environment where he wants Kenya to be the most competitive place to make your investments in business. And he understands that it's not just competing against other African countries. Kenya has to compete against the world for investment, for that kind of vote of confidence. And everyone knows that Africa is the place to be. 1 in 4 people on Earth will live on the African continent in 2050, and 1 in 3 working age people will live in Africa. So ultimately, this will be the biggest market in the world.
For over 96 years, Coca-Cola system has been investing in Africa and has made a positive impact on the people and the communities. Today, we are present in all of the 54 countries in Africa. I'm honored to represent Coca-Cola Beverages Africa, or CCBA as we call it. We are the 8th largest Coca-Cola bottler worldwide by revenue, and we are the biggest in Africa. We account for 40% of the volumes sold in Africa by the Coca-Cola company. CCBA also employs 18,000 people in Africa, and we have 41 manufacturing facilities from where we service about 720,000 customers every day. In Kenya, the Coca-Cola system has been part of the local communities for more than 75 years now. We have 7 manufacturing facilities where we employ directly 3,000 plus people. And if you see the larger value chain for Coca-Cola in Kenya, we employ about 60,000 plus people. In 2023, the Coca-Cola system supported the value creation of 63 billion Kenyan shillings in the value chain. And this is equivalent to approximately 50 basis points towards the country's GDP. The system is also committed to sustainable local sourcing. In 2023 alone, we purchased over 22 billion Kenyan shillings of goods and services from domestic local suppliers. For example, we sourced close to 8,000 metric tons of mango puree from the East African farmers in 2023 alone. Currently, we work with 500,000 micro, medium and small enterprises in this region. And we are very proud to be an integral part of Kenyan economy, both now as well as in the future. Today, Your Excellency, we are excited to announce our intention to strengthen this partnership and legacy through a substantial investment proposal. Should we achieve our anticipated growth rates in Kenya, which we are very confident of, the investment in the Kenyan business is going to be to the tune of $175 million US. This money will go towards increasing and enhancing our capacity and capabilities in the Kenyan context. Our decision to invest underscores our belief in the long-term potential of the Kenyan economy. To unlock this investment and ensure its success, we recognize the government's critical role in fostering a stable and predictable policy environment. We are delighted that today we are signing a framework that will create an environment conducive for growth and innovation in line with our contribution to national development goals. We commend the government of Kenya for its resolve to advance responsible governance and to accelerate sustainable economy. Our business in Kenya is centered around local approach. We hire locally, we source locally, we produce locally, and we distribute and sell locally. We are optimistic and fully committed to Kenya's future, and we will continue to invest in Kenya. Asante.